Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
You see, focus is there.
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Focus missed.
Hare.
Focus missed.
Hare Hare Rama,
Yadavaya Namaha. Srimad
Focus missed.
Sudhanam. Pangun Langaya Tegiri. Sri Gurum Dhinatharinam. Śrī Caitanya Śikṣāmṛta. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we will continue with the reading from Śrī Caitanya Śikṣāmṛta by Śrīla Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
How far is that?
We've gone half of the chapter, yeah?
No,
Then
we just if we do it 2 days continuously without gap, like half an hour, we'll be in the half of the chapter.
oh, not even half of the chapter. Quite a long one.
How many chapters in the book?
Oh,
Yes,
this book is quite an extensive
We are
one.
in 1.6.
Yeah, chapter 1, sub-chapter 6. Like that, we have how many chapters?
Yet to know.
Quite an extensive one.
We can go another 1.5 year.
If we go in this speed, we can go for another 1.5 years to 2 years.
100 years.
Yeah. There's nothing good, but Chaitanya book went for 9 years.
Oh, no, it's
books.
4 or 5 books.
This book is quite technical and elaborate. The entire philosophy condensed in a book. So, yeah, maybe we can think about another book. If you think it's too much, we can discuss that later. Okay, continuation. Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.2 to 3. Translation, and I quote, each of the 4 social orders headed by the Brahmanas was born through different combinations of the modes of nature, from the face, arms, thighs, and feet of the Supreme Lord, in his universal form. Thus, the 4 spiritual orders were also generated. If any of the members of the 4 Varnas and 4 Ashrama fail to worship or intentionally disrespect the personality of Godhead, who is the source of their own creation, they will fall down from their position into a hellish state of life. End of the code.
That is another title.
Okay.
Ask Gurmaji, would you repeat, say anything, or you can start?
Shall I continue reading? This is the end of the subtopic. If you go to the next one, if you give a comment, then I go to the next one. Hearing it.
Hearing
shit.
it.
Okay, I'll go on.
Okay then.
Karma, yoga, and knowledge are fruitless without devotion. The Lord says that karma, Ashtanga yoga, and knowledge have been prescribed in some scriptures as sadhana. So, the less intelligent people not having grasped the purport of those scriptures and established them as the main abhidaya. Humans are of many types according to the qualification and are of 2 types according to their difference in pravritti and nivritti. Can you hear me, Gurmaj?
Oh, I don't know what you're doing.
So Gurmaj is just fixing the hearing aid. The Lord says that karma, Ashtanga yoga, and knowledge have been prescribed in some scriptures as sadhana. So the less intelligent people, not having grasped the purport of those scriptures established them as the main abhidaya. Humans are of many types according to the qualification and are of two types according to the difference in pravritti and nivritti. The sadhana which the persons of this qualification have obtained to gain the higher position is merely a secondary, not the main sadhana or abhidaya. The result of those sadhana is results are those sadhanas is the result of those sadhanas are merely a step up. So, in the obtainment of greater goal, the results are temporary and insignificant. Karma, yoga, jnana, and their various forms of processes have no power to give any kind of results if devotion is not intended. If they have Krishna Bhakti as the ultimate goal, then they yield some secondary results. Merely knowledge alone does not lead to liberation. Liberation is the first fruit that is obtained by the knowledge of relationship that is attained when the purpose is bhakti, gives us as the first result of liberation. Is not properly edited. Is the first, it is bhakti that effortlessly gives the insignificant result of liberation.
So, they are practices, Hana, Yoga,
So the other practices, jnana, yoga, etc.,
they're not insignificant if you don't have bhakti.
they are insignificant if you don't have bhakti.
The real goal, a real practice is bhakti yoga.
The real goal, the real practice is bhakti yoga.
And if someone doesn't practice bhakti yoga,
And if someone doesn't practice bhakti yoga,
the other practices are not very significant.
the other practices are not very significant.
I mean, Krishna, he is attracted by loving devotional service.
Krishna is attracted by loving devotional service.
He doesn't, Rajarasis, they show natural affection for Krishna.
The Brajavasis, they show natural affection to Krishna
And their devotional service.
and they render devotional service.
Those doctors, Anna, Ella, they're not able to try to learn like everybody else.
Those who are performing jnana or yoga, they are not able to attract the Lord,
Why is it everybody else?
like the Brajavasis. Shall I continue? As mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam 7.15.28, and I quote, ritualistic ceremonies, regulative principles, austerities, and the practice of yoga are all meant to control the senses and mind. But even after one is able to control the senses and mind, if he does not come to the point of meditation upon the Supreme Lord, all such activities are simply labor in frustration. End of quote. Regarding karma, it is to be stated that karma is the name of dharma, that is the activity suitable for four varnas, social orders, and four ashramas, spiritual orders. This is called Trivarnika Dharma. In the second shava of this book, the statement of this Trivarnika Dharma is found. In this regard, The Lord's advice is that the man gains strength in regulative devotional practice Vaidha sadhana while engaged comfortably in carrying out the maintenance of the body, family, and so on. Therefore, advanced men are entitled to practice Varnashrama dharma, making it suitable for devotion to Krishna. But those who are situated in Varnashrama dharma without aiming at devotion go to hell even after practicing the Swadharma.
So, someone who practices varnashram without devotion to Krishna
So someone who practices Varnashram without devotion to Krishna, for Krishna,
is an interesting point.
this is an interesting point.
You'll still go to hell
They can still go to hell
if they don't have devotion to Krishna.
if they don't have devotion for Krishna.
Jai.
So, that we only practice Daiva
So it's very important we only practice Daiva Varnashrama
if it includes Bhakti Yoga.
if it includes Bhakti Yoga.
Otherwise, it's not considered complete.
Otherwise, it's not considered complete. Next one.
Nothing. Thus,
The third shava of this book contains the description of sadhana bhakti. When regulated devotional service, Vaidhi sadhana bhakti becomes pure devotion, then it is worthy of attaining prema.
okay. Uh,
Okay? Then the next subtopic, love is eternally perfect. All living entities, love for God is a living entity's natural eternal dharma. That is real goal of life to be attained. Herein, there is an argument that if the goal to be obtained is eternal, then how it can become an object to be obtained? This is what the Lord has said in this connection. Evi sadhana bhakti lakshan suno sanatan, jaha hoite pai Krishna prem mahadan. Shavanadi kriyata swarup lakshan, tatashta lakshani upajay premadhan. Nitya siddha Krishna prem sadhya kabunan, Shavanadi shuddha chitte kore udhay. My dear Sanatan, Lord Chaitanya says, please now hear about the regulative principles for the execution of devotional service. By this process, one can attain the highest perfection of love of Godhead, which is the most desirable treasure. The spiritual activities of hearing, chanting, remembering, and so forth are natural characteristic of devotional service. The marginal characteristic is that it awakens pure love for Krishna. Pure love for Krishna is eternally established in the hearts of the living entities. It is not something to be gained from another source. When the heart is purified by hearing and chanting, this love naturally awakens. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 22.104 to 107. It's just a quote, more elaboration.
Every one of us has Krishna prema in our heart.
So every one of us have Krishna prema in our hearts.
But it's dormant.
But it's dormant
Unless we awaken it
unless we awaken it
by the process of chanting, hearing, etc.
by the process chanting, hearing, etc.
So, Sangha Bhakti performed by devotees is different
So the sadhana bhakti performed by the devotees is different.
And awaken the attraction and love for Lord Krishna.
So it can awaken the attraction and love for Lord Krishna.
Just like a little child has the ability to walk,
Just like a little child has the ability to talk, to walk,
it has to be invoked.
but it has to be what?
Invoked.
It has to be invoked.
Yeah, child can talk, but the parents talk to the child learns, naturally starts to talk.
So the child can talk. When the parents talk to the child, then the child naturally begins to talk.
Just like the child can walk,
Just like a child can walk.
these things are naturally in the nature of the child.
So these things are naturally in the nature of the child.
Similarly, chanting and hearing awakens all workers.
Similarly, chanting and hearing awakens the natural love for Krishna. So,
Practice of bhakti yoga by regular principle awakens our love for Krishna.
so the practice of bhakti yoga by regulative principles reawakens our love for Krishna.
So we see devotees chanting, dancing, naturally they start to feel different kinds of ecstasy.
So we see devotees chanting and dancing, and naturally we see eventually they feel spiritual ecstasy.
You see some of the devotees spinning around and dancing.
We see some of the devotees spinning around and dancing.
Naturally, these emotions are awake.
So naturally these emotions are awakened. The purport of the Lord's statement is that love is perfected substance. That love is found in the marginal characteristics, Tatashta Lakshana, in the living entity when it is under the illusion of Maya. It does not arise the original characteristics, Swarupa Lakshana. The original characteristics, Swarupa Lakshana of sadhana bhakti are the activities of chanting, hearing, remembering, etc., of Krishna's name, qualities, pastimes. As mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, in Prahlad Maharaj's teaching, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Bandhanam Dasyam Sakyam Atmanivedanam Iti Pumsharpita Vishnu Bhaktische Navalakshana Kriyeta Bhagavadyatta Tanmanye Ritam Uttamam. Prahlad Maharaj said, and I quote, hearing and chanting about the transcendental holy name, form, qualities, paraphernalia, and pastimes of Lord Vishnu, remembering them, serving the lotus feet of the Lord, offering the Lord respectful worship with 16 types of paraphernalia, offering praise to the Lord, becoming his servant, considering the Lord as one's best friend, and surrendering everything unto him. In other words, serving him with body, mind, and words. This 9 processes are accepted as pure devotional service. One who has dedicated his life to the service of Krishna through these 9 methods should be understood to be the most learned person, for he has acquired complete knowledge. End
Actually,
of quote.
this is actually different. Common, like no.
So,
Let me comment.
and then now the Dham, 9 islands.
So in Navadvip Dham, there are 9 islands.
Each island is connected with one of the processes of those spurs.
Each island is connected with the one of the processes of devotional service.
So, if you practice any one or more of these devotional spurs,
So if we practice any one or more of this devotional service,
even if it's following a rule and regulation,
even it is following rules and regulation,
gradually it's awaken dormant love
gradually one can awaken his dormant love
for worship.
for Krishna.
That's how powerful Bhakti Yoga is.
That's how powerful Bhakti Yoga is.
The other processes like Karma, Yoga, but they don't have a power.
The other process like Jnana and Yoga, they don't have that power.
Bhakti Yoga, with its 9 processes, has a power to awaken our dormant love.
Bhakti Yoga with these 9 processes has the power to awaken our dormant love for Krishna. And ego. Yes. Yes, Kumar?
How far we go?
How far we have gone?
Let us finish this.
He's asking how far we have gone.
Prabhu, I have edited clearly. So
So he's asking, so what should I answer?
how do I know that?
So Gurmas, we don't know how far we have gone.
I have to open. See,
We
screen
don't
is
know how
screen is
far
sharing.
we'll go, or how far we get.
We have to go more.
Then we're lost.
No, Guru Maharaj.
আপনাকে বলে দেবে পরে
Guru Maharaj, we continue Guru Maharaj some more
যারা
because it's screen sharing is there. I cannot see how far we gone. You have to understand.
They continue
You have to answer this.
and in the way.
If we continue, we'll find the way.
That's great. See, I have edited. That's why I know, right? I know. Yeah. This we finish, then we'll end today's.
So one paragraph.
If we finish this, we end today's section.
Alright,
All right.
While performing that sadhana, love first emerges, just like a hidden fire, in the marginal characteristics, Atashta Lakshana, and manifests itself in the original characteristics, Sarupa Lakshana. When the subtle body is destroyed at the time of Vastu Siddhi, where both gross
what's it?
Vastu Siddhi, where both the gross and subtle material bodies are completely destroyed. Therefore, Krishna Prema is the perfected substance that is not born by sadhana, but only by hearing and chanting and so on. It rises in the purified heart. In this, the necessity of sadhana will be evident. The sadhana bhakti is of 2 types, Vaidhi sadhana bhakti and Raganuga sadhana bhakti.
Actually, today this much only edit, and if Guru Maharaj wants, we will do it more.
So, one purpose is the Sangha Bhakti by rules and regulations.
So one practices sadhana bhakti by rules and regulation.
And then when one starts to enjoy it,
And then one starts to enjoy it.
one likes it,
One likes it.
and just rises naturally. Sadhana bhakti.
So these practices are naturally sadhana bhakti.
That one is more spontaneous, more natural, that is considered radical.
When one is more natural, more spontaneous, that is considered as raganuga.
Eight only time.
Oh, and one is performing yoga by the rules and regulations.
So when one is performing some yoga by rules and regulation,
Sadhana,
some sadhana by following rules and regulations. So by performing some sadhana by following rules and regulation,
one actually performed that sadhana.
then one naturally performs that sadhana.
It becomes one's nature.
That becomes one's nature.
And that spontaneous devotion is called Radha.
And then that spontaneous devotion is called raganuga.
So you want to practice sadhana bhakti.
So we want to practice sadhana bhakti.
When it becomes natural, it becomes our second nature.
So when it becomes natural, what was the second one you said, Gopal?
Our second nature.
When it becomes our second nature,
We gradually fall from the rules, regulations to the Radha law.
then we'll go from the rules and regulation platform to raganuga.
So I heard some people like my Zoom darshans,
Oh, yeah, of course they like.
which is all the Lord's here.
Yeah, saw them. See them.
All the
Show them as well.
not much. So
Huh?
working on the
Oh, you mean display them one by one?
oh
Oh, show. Okay, turn the camera towards.
yeah.
Okay.
Good, intelligent boy, finally.
Guru Maharaj. Shalagi. Taking video on the side.
And all the
अरे ये पीछे
Best online. You have more than 100. It is getting 30.
Smile.
This Everyone is telling Haribol, 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 Haribol.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, Rama,
He's a great personality.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama,
Okay, Guru, bless them.
Hare Krishna.
So Guru Maharaj, okay, are we done?
Hare Krishna.
Guru Maharaj can bless them
Krishna.
like this.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Not needed. Mike.
Did you say the noise?
Yes.
Did you say the noise?
Yes, they saw.
Did they say the
Yeah, they saw Guru Maharaj.
The Hare Krishna like this.
They see in online.
Yes, they say.
Guru Maharaj can bless them.
Are see it is not working.
Any question? Any question?
What time would you go for your dinner?
আপনাদের দিতে পারেন একটা কোয়েশ্চেন দিন
Can you go for dinner tonight?
Oh,
Okay, okay. There are a few questions. It's
8:15.
8:45. Okay. Guru Maharaj, there's some question from the Russian devotees.
Rajesh Prabhu, you read this question.
Question.
Guru Maharaj, one question is ready already.
There's a question here. They have sent. Okay, this is a question from your disciple, Jugal Seva Devidasi. Usually we worship Gaurnita as grihastas with luxurious outfits and jewelry. Can we worship the Lord? Can we worship them as Lord Chaitanya being sannyasi, with Lord Chaitanya having simple saffron clothes, no jewelry and hair? Sounds quite economical.
and say, we don't, Brahma was telling us, we don't actually like to see Lord Chaitanya as Hasi.
Prabhupada is actually telling us how we don't like to see Lord Chaitanya as a sannyasi.
He's the Lord.
He is the Lord.
Why should he have to do some austerities?
Why he has to do some austerities?
I see the Lord sannyasi are thinking, why is he doing austerities?
So when we are seeing the Lord as a sannyasi, we should be thinking, why is he doing austerities?
So, I think that those are worshiping the Lord ultimate.
So I was thinking that it's better. So our thinking is that it's better to worship the Lord opulent.
Jai.
Guru Maharaj, what about offering peacock to Lord Chaitanya? Feather.
Lord,
So is it allowed?
is saying, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna.
You see, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna.
I'm offer him beloved. Yeah.
If you want to offer him peacock feather, you can. Okay, there's one more question from your disciple. No, this is where's your question?
I sent you already.
What are those?
Guru Maharaj, I'm getting their questions. Yeah, just
They are here, Guru Maharaj. They are in Zoom. They are hearing.
questions.
Read this one. How long is
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Pranam.
Oh, Hare Krishna.
Please accept my respectful obeisances. All glories to Śrīla Prabhupada.
Please accept my blessings. All glory to Prabhupada.
Please accept my blessings. All glories to Śrīla Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, after we try to preach and connect upcoming devotees to a congregation, we see even after a year or so, they are inconsistent. How do we overcome this in a congregation and develop it? And develop the congregation.
Say, I have physical therapists. They come every morning.
So I have physiotherapists, they come every morning.
They do something nice. I wonderful, very good.
If they do something nice, I say, wonderful, wonderful, very good.
I mean, not wonderful. I don't do this on the wait till I do something nice.
So if I don't, they'll wait till I do something nice.
That's shower praise.
What's that?
They will shower praise.
And then they will shower praise.
So I guess this is a way of physical therapy.
I guess this is a way of physiotherapy.
Anyway, Lord Chaitanya was third verse.
Anyway, Lord Chaitanya in the third verse of Śikṣāmṛta,
He also said, although praise all this, don't expect anything.
he says, offer praise to others and don't expect anything for yourself.
Not any one of the effects in this one.
So don't think what are the defects in the sadhana of the new devotee.
They do something nice,
If they do something nice,
praise it.
praise them.
And this way, teach them. And if you get right on with them, maybe because of the continuing this late.
Okay. So in this way you can preach to them. If you fry them out, the possibility of them continuing is quite bleak.
Oh, Maya.
Oh, you are in
I'm
Maya.
not very good.
You are not very good. We hear this quite often.
Yes. They do something, very good, very good.
This, you don't say that. If they do something good, you say very good, very good.
I sent you more questions.
Like,
Even tomorrow.
they'll be so consciously encouraged.
Should consciously encourage. Hare Krishna. It's been much time for dinner. We'll continue tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Blessing everybody.
Guru Maharaj is blessing all of you,
Online and offline.
online and offline devotees. Krishna Tirasco. Hari Bol. Abhay Vishwambar Mishra Das. Hare Krishna. Okay. Oh, Hemanga Haladar. What happened to your name? You changed it? Adidev Gaur Sundar. Prabhu Hare Krishna. Vishal Biradar Prabhu. Guru Maharaj is blessing you.
Prabhu, you take Guru Maharaj.
Simran Mataji from Hyderabad. Oh, this from Rajesh from Krishna. Tulsi Varadayani Mataji. Okay. Okay, gallery view Darshan. Harita Mataji. Hare Krishna. It's too late. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Krishna Matirastu to all of you.
Bhakti
Hare
Priya.
Bol.
Bhakti Priya from UK.
Bhakti Priya Mataji. Hare Krishna. Divya Rupa Mataji.
Premeshwari, Sudha, Saravar, Sudevi
Premeshwari Shri
Mataji.
Radha Mataji. Hare
Sudevi
Krishna.
Mataji is
Jugal
there.
Seva, okay. Hare
Sudevi
Krishna.
Mataji is there.
Sudevi Sudevi Mataji, Sudevi Rani Mataji, Hare Krishna, Ananda Vishaka Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj blessed all of you, both on the Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, and those who physically present here. So, dear fortunate devotees, welcome to Guru Maharaj's virtual book table. There's a physical book table right behind you for those who are physically present here on this transcendental rooftop of Lotus building in Śrī Mayapur. This is a very special occasion. There's a personal book table of Guru Maharaj. So before you visit, you leave, please do visit the physical book table right behind you and see what service you can offer as per the pastime being participating in the pastime of Guru Maharaj and distributing Srila Prabhupada books. So we have today Prema Bhakti Latha Devidasi from Chennai 6 Bhagavad Gita, Mumbai JHS 48 Bhagavad Gita, Mamata Dey from Assam 2 Bhagavad Gita, Rupa Sengupta from Assam 1 Bhagavad Gita, Namtu Bhav from Hooghly 1 Bhagavad Gita, Mishtu Samanta from Midnapur 1 Bhagavad Gita, Subal Das from Tripura 5 Bhagavad Gita, Kalahashmi Lalita Devidasi from Mumbai 3 Bhagavad Gita, Maumita Mandal from Bharampur 12 Bhagavad Gita, Malini Sundari Devidasi from Bangalore 36 Bhagavad Gita, Radhakanta Gopal Das from Tamil Nadu 5 Bhagavad Gita, Anuradha Anuttama Devidasi from Tamil Nadu 1 Bhagavad Gita, Jayananda Gaura Haridas from Chennai 2 Bhagavad Gita, Tushar Devnath from Tripura 3 Bhagavad Gita, Sobamai Champakalata Devidasi from Mangaluru 25 Bhagavad Gita, Govinda Mandal from Kolkata 1 Bhagavad Gita, Dr. Ankit Bhargava from Ahmedabad 5 Bhagavad Gita, Prema Prakash Gaurdas from UK 2 Bhagavad Gita, and 20 small books, a perfect 1:10 ratio as exactly Guru Maharaj is requesting to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's instruction. So this is a very good example. Thank you very much, Prema Prakash Gaurdas. Mitra Vrindavan Keshavi Devidasi from Jamshedpur 1 Bhagavad Gita, Satarupa Brajesh Das from Jharkhand 1 Bhagavad Gita, Malini Mamata Devidasi from Orissa 2 Bhagavad Gita, Rangamaya Ramakrishna Das from Singapore 11 Bhagavad Gita, Samir Maiti from Midnapur 4 Bhagavad Gita, Shubhankar Shamdas from Midnapur 4 Bhagavad Gita, Shubhankar Shamdas from Durgapur 1 Bhagavad Gita, Sripati Achyut Das from Chennai 16 Bhagavad Gita, 108 small books, Nishtavati Yashoda Devidasi from Mumbai 2 Bhagavad Gita, Soumya Kaushalya Devidasi from Delhi 1 Bhagavad Gita, Vijit Dev from Assam 1 Bhagavad Gita, Shri Caitanya Das from Srila Church 4 Bhagavad Gita, Śrī Caitanya Devidasi from Kerala 4 Bhagavad Gita, Tushar Sharma from Bangalore 4 Bhagavad Gita, Vinod Keshav Das from Andhra Pradesh 12 Bhagavad Gita, Rupamai Sudevi Das from Bangalore 1 Bhagavad Gita, 10 small book, exactly 1:10 ratio as Guru Maharaj desired. Thank you very much, being a good example. Rupamai Sudevi Das. Arga Gyan from Haldia 4 Bhagavad Gita, Ramananda Krishna Chaitanya Das from Tamil Nadu 6 Bhagavad Gita, A.G. Parandaman from Chennai 2 Bhagavad Gita, Tapas Rai from Howrah 1 Bhagavad Gita, Abhaya Vishwambar Das from Mumbai 12 Bhagavad Gita, Sudarshan Rajesh Das from UK 4 Bhagavad Gita, Tharuni Vishnupriya Devidasi from Delhi 51 Bhagavad Gita, Brajanath Gauradas from Andhra Pradesh 3 Bhagavad Gita, Divya Vishaka Devidasi from Puri 8 Bhagavad Gita, Rajiv Paul from Uttar Dinajpur 1 Bhagavad Gita, Rajeshwari Vaishnath Das from Asansol 2 Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Gopal Das from Bangalore 8 Bhagavad Gita, Soma Pandey from Australia 20 small books, Sajita Mukunda Das from Surat 2 Bhagavad Gita, Sudha Prakash from Kerala 1 Bhagavad Gita, Amrita Rupa Devidasi from Andhra Pradesh 2 Bhagavad Gita. Then from our Nitya Sevet we have Balachandra Channa Vinita Kandarika Devidasi Balanta for small books. Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution Kit. Hey! So these devotees are getting a special Narasimha Puja in a few hours from now in Śrī Mayapur. Those whose names are chanted in the holy Dham, Śrī Mayapur. And all of you devotees, please do bless them by calling out Nitai Gauranga with me. Nitai Gauranga! And please pause on this wonderful opportunity of participating in the pastime of Srila Guru Maharaj. Even if it's a 1 Bhagavad Gita and 10 small books, of course, it's 1:10 ratio. And do WhatsApp anytime to Guru Maharaj virtual book table at +91 94 34 76 04 02. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Lord Chaitanya class. And let's pray for the speedy recovery and full recovery of Guru Maharaj. Also, our prayers to Srila Narsingha Deva for protecting all the Bangladesh devotees. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvato Mukham Narasimham Bhishram Bhadram Mrutyum Namamyaham. Jai Narsinga Sri Narsinga Jai Jai Sri Narsinga Praladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Branga. So let's pray for Guru Maharaj's speed recovery and Bangladesh devotees. Join me in the prayers. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Vaishnav Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Sri Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol. Gauranga. Okay, we'll see. We'll connect here also tomorrow onwards.